We're back for more of today's stories. Being the business hub of Myanmar, Yangon occupies 29 economic zones that can earn 46% of the economy of Yangon region. On 23rd February, Vice President Un Yen Thun, deputy ministers and officials held discussion with industrialists and manufacturers at Lang Thaya Industrial Zone in Yangon. Un Yen Thun stated that the government is creating favorable environment for local and foreign investors as the country is blessed with rich natural resources, young labor force with strategic and unique geographical location. Given those strong points, domestic small and medium enterprises need to upgrade their capacities to attain competitive edge in 2015 to catch up with neighboring countries in ASEAN Free Trade Area. For the advancements of SMEs, foreign investments, marketing, technology, and capacity building are the essentials. Public and private partnership should be ready for the challenges of free flow of goods and investments. In order to protect the interests of local SMEs, efforts are being carried out to lay down policies and master plan. Yangon Region Chief Minister Umi Sui also mentioned that rotation outages of electricity is a major issue to be addressed within industrial zones in Yangon. The more industries are developed, the greater the need for electricity supply. Vice President and party visited famed pharmaceutical industry and great international fisheries company in Lang Thaya Industrial Zone. To give us more details on the plans and requirements of SMEs, here's our reporter, Mia Chemong.
How to finance the SME and other enterprises so that they can compete when the foreign enterprises come into Myanmar. That is one thing. Another thing is that the revenue side. So we are now reviewing our revenue system, and then we will make our revenue system more acceptable and more affordable to the public. At the same time, we have to maintain the standard so that our government can get sufficient funds to promote the welfare of the people.
The present government, headed by the President, has already formed the Central SME Development Committee, and also the Deputy President Un Yen Thun headed the working committees. This working committee will be going to implement many issues and challenges that are faced by SMEs. So I do hope that these two committees can help us for our SME. Just now we are mentioned about financial institution can give a loan to the government, and the government, one of the government can responsible for this loan and then to pay back to the enterprises with some low rate to the enterprises, and it can be done. The first one I would like to ask the government to consider for this. For the technology transfer also, I mentioned already, for the skilled workers, and we need a lot. But in that case also we should have some technology incubators, also vocational training centers and technical skills training schools. This should be, government should be also have to be considered. Nowadays we have received a lot of delegation from overseas, especially from the ASEAN member country, not only but also EU countries and from Japan. A lot of visitors coming, so there's a lot of business matching, so we can find some market for our local enterprises to get the market. So Another one is also for innovative ideas and technology. This is also very important to compete with the competitors from overseas. So pricing, quality, also another one is the standard. Without the standard, we cannot export. So standardization law is also important. So the government is also now drafting some standard law. So now our association are participating in the drafting of a law like SME law, SME policies, and also industrial law, industrial policies, and standard laws, and these kind of things. So anyhow, very recently, you might already aware that they have already enacted some FDI law. This FDI law is also, I think, there will be a lot of opportunity for our SME people to get some knowledge and some market. So supporting industry is also one of the area that we are looking for. The large industry will come and invest in Myanmar. Our local people can be supporting industry to provide some of the component and spare parts to the industry.
In other news, the Ministry of Electric Power is trying to supply for the increasing power demand in the country by laying down long-term and short-term projects. The installation of turbines were being carried out round the clock for sufficient power supply in summer season and 27 SEA Games and ASEAN Summit. Union Minister for Electric Power Uki Mangso looked into installation of gas turbine in Uwama on 23rd February. This 120-megawatt turbine was handed over by the Thai government on 15 February. The other turbine will arrive in Yangon in March. The Union Minister also inspected the arrival of machine, installation of turbine, and construction of new switch yard in Alon Power Plant, where number 1 turbine can generate 40.5 megawatt power starting 31st of March, and number 2 turbine will generate 41.5 megawatt on 30th April. The whole project will be completed in September 2014 to generate 120 megawatts of electricity. The ministry is implementing 50 megawatt electricity projects in Yawama, Loga, and Pakita Natural to supply power in the coming summer. The ministry is also taking care of power supply during the matriculation exam in March. To alleviate poverty, everyone should have job opportunity. Union Minister for Labor and Social Welfare Umang Mi opened Job Fair Yangon 2013 at MICT Park in Laing Township on 23rd February. The Union Minister and the Yangon Regional Minister for Commerce, Utami, made speeches, while organizer, Managing Director of Kang Miatu, Usomin, expressed thanks. The Union Minister said cooperation has to be carried out for the needs of each worker and job agency. He also viewed around the fair, and he visited Government Overseas Job Agency of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare and gave instructions. And finally, Shuitang Group of Companies donated 2-story building and CCTV camera system for the Disabled Youth Training School. Union Minister for Social Welfare, Relief and Resettlement, Dr. Domyamya Ongkin, unveiled the brass plaque of the newly facility at the handing over ceremony held at Mayangon Township on 22nd February. On the same day, he held meeting with delegation from Action Aid International and discussed for disaster preparedness and gender equality. The delegation also donated life jackets and educative pamphlets on natural disasters. He later inspected daycare center and Alone kindergarten. And that's all we have for now. I'm Randolf Jamias. Thank you for watching.